Say it. See if you can say it. Say it.
Oh, say it real fast?
No, say it real fast.
Okay. Beautiful big titty, but naked women. Ah, no, you make me laugh. Wait, let me do it.
All right, do it.
Beautiful big titty, but naked women just don't fall out the sky, you know.
How do you? I can't do it, bro.
How you know? I've been searching high and low. That one is amazing. But what's up, guys? Welcome to the Beyond Beats and Culture podcast. We finally got a
name. Hey, that BBC.
We're gonna be talking about plenty of BBCs on this podcast episode. No, that's all Kanye raps about.
Okay.
That's all he raps about. All right, but welcome to another episode of the podcast. I'm your host, Chase the Dark Sage, here with my co-host
T.
And today we'll be talking about Vultures 1 by Kanye West and Ty Dolla.
Hey.
First off, when it came to this actual announcement of this album, I didn't believe it at first, because to me, Kanye and Ty Dolla, to me, they're not a match made in heaven. You get what I'm saying? Like, I love their song, Real Friends, off of the Life of Pablo.
Oh, great.
I love that song, but also I love Ty as a hookman / a sidekick. I don't really like him as like a front man.
Right.
I like some of his albums. I like some of his projects.
Old mixtapes.
Yeah, like the Beach House EP
Yeah.
and Campaign. Phenomenal projects. But when it comes to like a whole album by Ty, I'm just like, like I feel like he's more of the vibes curator.
Right.
He's more of the vibes officiator for me. He's not really a front man like that. And to see him with Kanye, a great curator,
right.
I'm like, all right, this could work.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how it's gonna work because, like I said, before we all we had was the Life of Pablo.
Right.
With Kanye and Ty Dolla, they had 2 songs together on there.
So that was only collaborations they ever had?
Well, at least with Kanye that I know of. Ty Dolla, he doesn't really have memorable.
Is he on Donda? I don't know.
I don't know if he's on
Donda.
But my major knowing is Real Friends, which is a song I love, and that other song,
Real
I think,
Friends?
Fade? I think that's what
Fade,
it's called.
yeah, he's on it.
Yeah, and I don't like that song.
You don't like Fade?
We'll talk about the Life of Pablo on this review as well, because I feel like some of the points I have will harken back to the Life of Pablo when it comes to Vultures. But the release for this was very botched, from it being pushed back so many times, all of the comments that Kanye has made over before he actually released himself. It was just a crazy release.
It's just like how Life of Pablo was, bro. Like, ever since Kanye did Life of Pablo, his release has been trash. Like, he either upload an album or like a track is gone. He have to update the track. Like, it's just been like a total
mess.
It's been a mess,
Like
bro.
I always say with Life of Pablo, it was the first album to get patch updates like a video game.
Yes, bro.
You get like a version 1, version 2.
It's like, yo, they got that different. They got a different version on what's the one title on Tidal, Spotify, all this. Yeah, bro.
And so it was just a weird release ever since then, like you said. And I don't know what it is. I mean, Kanye's independent now.
Yeah.
He's been dropped from everything. No one wants to. It's weird because everybody wants to cancel Kanye.
Yeah, but they can't cancel. Like,
they can. But also think about this. If Kanye calls you, it's like that signal.
Hey, bro, and Kanye was like, yo, T, you trying to hop on the track? Yes.
He heard the whole album. He said, yes.
I'm basically, yes, bro. Hey,
I mean, it shot him up on the most Spotify most listened to.
It was so crazy because Anthony Fantano said the same thing I said. Was like, Ty Dolla was there just to get paid. That was a good line, bro.
I do. That's hilarious. But also, Ty Dolla, he needs this.
Yeah, he needed it.
Like, B, have you listened to Beach House 3?
Bro, it's been years, bro.
I listened to Beach House 3 when it dropped. I did not like it.
Bro, it's been years.
I did not enjoy it. The last
I
project I
met him
enjoyed.
in person.
Ty Dolla?
Yeah, he's bad.
South by Southwest?
Yeah, he's bad.
Remember I always told you back then, he looked like the old guy that's trying to be cool, trying to be...
Yes, bro. And this before he lost the weight, bro. He was... I know it's kind of weird, man. Like, he was a bad dude.
What era did you meet him?
This
in?
was like 2015, bro.
So around
Beach House, like
in the club. Okay, so it was around that era of Mustard just taking over everything.
Yeah. Hearing the Mustard beat on everything, bro. All
right, but that was the initial release, our initial impressions on it. Do you have anything else to say about that topic right there? Because it was just a whole mess.
It's just a mess, bro. It got to a point, like, I think when doing the whole, like, where was he, Montana stuff, I stopped really caring about when Kanye is gonna put out an album, like when it's gonna release. I just don't keep up. I don't keep up to date with it, bro. I just when it comes out, it comes out. So
say that's why when people kept
like,
putting out like, oh, it's coming out this week, coming out this week. I'm like, it's not. I'm gonna wait until I see that people are listening to it for me to actually listen.
That's when I started listening to it.
And so this album. Overall, my thoughts on this album.
You want your thoughts first?
I enjoyed this album. This is the one album I have enjoyed by Kanye since My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Damn. You didn't like Jesus?
No.
Okay.
There's like 3 songs I like on there. Like I'm like, okay, I'll jam those outside of the album. But besides that, a lot of the album.
I need. Okay, what's your thoughts? Like, what?
When it comes to the, I was about to say Life of Pablo. When it comes to Vultures 1, like I said, I don't want to hear Ty Dolla Sign and Kanye together. But this album still proves to me that Kanye is such a great beat selector, a great producer. He has a great ear for production still.
Yeah.
He knows how to curate well because there's some features on here that we're going to talk about, like Rich the Kid on Carnival. I didn't like it at first. I thought it was weird at first, but after a few more listens, I'm like, I'm not mad at it.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
I got you.
And then Freddie Gibbs on Back to Me, a song like that where he did really great where Kanye, you know.
Freddie Gibbs?
Please don't bring that up. Oh, Lord, don't bring that
Freddie?
up. Look, Freddie killed his verse on there. And when it comes to this album, I feel like Ty was, like I said, a sidekick. Like, he was a side dude. Like, I feel like Kanye was the
So you don't think Ty stood out in any
stood out?
Yeah, in any song? Like,
No, he didn't. But when he had enough time for him to stand, okay, he did stand out on that Do It song. He sounds perfect on that song. But I feel like that song threw off the vibe of the album. It's in that same vein of Carnival and all that, but because it wasn't closer to Carnival or right after Carnival, I feel like it threw off the vibes of the album. Because I think right after that is Burn.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll talk about the track list later, but right now I'm just like, this threw off the album. Right. This threw off the vibe.
Burn
right
did?
No.
Oh, that song,
the one with Nipsey.
Yeah, I know it.
Yeah, so that to me, Ty sounds perfect on
Yeah, he did. He sounded
perfect.
Really
That's the production that he needs right there.
Right.
With him and YG, that's a perfect collab right there. But certain songs, like, when you really have Ty, like, having to stand out, and sometimes, like, you know he can't hit them notes.
Yeah.
He can't hit them notes. And sometimes when you have to listen to his lyrics,
you're like,
just like,
what are you saying?
like that. Like, I shouldn't laugh at this moment. But his delivery was funny on it. I wish I was in Houston and that day would take off.
Yeah, I know.
I like it.
But I know what he's saying, bro. I felt the same way. I like,
I'm just like, the delivery just isn't there for me. Because for me, when it comes to Ty, he can have some serious bars here and there. I just don't take him that seriously. I take him as the vibes curator, but Kanye is the official curator.
Yes.
But overall, I like this project. It's my favorite project of Kanye's since My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
This is your favorite Kanye in
the now Kanye era. I consider
the
now
anti-Semitic Kanye.
He only has one album that's anti-Semitic.
Nah, bro. Well, I'll just say, not anti-Semitic. I say, no, he was being anti-Semitic during Donda too, bro.
I could hear Donda too, though. I could hear
Donda 1?
Donda, he wasn't being anti-Semitic for Donda 1.
He was wild in the media.
He was wilding, but he wasn't anti-Semitic.
He was anti-black, you know. Slavery was a choice. He was
that was around the Life of Pablo, though, I thought. The same was a choice thing.
I think it was after. I could be wrong,
Either way,
it's so much.
I consider Jesus and Forward now Kanye. Because I feel like My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy cemented a different change for Kanye. So for now Kanye, I consider this to be my favorite project of his. Okay. Because on this album, even though there are some skips, I can listen to it all the way through and I got no problem with it. Like I said, there are some skips. But I can listen to it and I won't be mad at listening to all the songs on there.
My thoughts. This was ass. Yo. Spreaded them all over it. Bro, it was cheeks, bro. Come on, bro. It's like, no, B. It's like he can't get it. Like, Life of Pablo was an accident. That album, I didn't post to like that album. It's a mess. But it's more likes, it's more hits than misses. This is a lot of misses, bro.
Okay, I can understand that.
It's a lot of misses. It's no direction. I just feel like
you don't think there's a direction?
No
I feel like there's more of a direction on this album than
just
Life
because
Pablo.
I think of the vibe. I think you said it's because of the vibe. That's it.
Yeah, the vibe.
But I think that's just the era he's in. Because listen to Donda production,
which is similar.
It's similar.
Which we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that.
But I think that's his vibe right now. That's the only thing that's consistent about this. This shit is like. It's not good.
I would say this lyrically, he's not good.
Lyrically, it's not there.
But I also feel like Kanye hasn't been good lyrically or substance-wise since My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
It's been a while. And I feel like, bro, Burn, that Kanye, he rapped on that.
Everybody says that's old Kanye.
Old Kanye. It's a little bit of him, and he still has it, B. But guys, this album is not it, bro. And I see it's people that like it.
There's really people like it. But I think people like it are more new Kanye fans than they are older Kanye fans.
I think also people like it because it's more accessible too. Because like you said, it's more the vibes seem more consistent. Like it's not really like, oh man, this beat was all over the place. This is just trash. Because production actually carries this album, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So
like I said, this album to me cements that he is a great curator.
Yeah.
Because of all the features that he could put together, all the people he could place on certain songs,
Bro.
Especially this and Donda help. And Donda and Life of Pablo and My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, it helps reinforce my thoughts that he is a great, maybe one of the best curators in hip hop.
Yeah, I'm just looking through this track list, bro. Like Paid, I do not like that song.
I like the vibe.
He's in My Life. I like the Stars. Talking with Northwest.
See, I didn't mind that song at first, but I listened to this album more than Life of Pablo. Yeah. That song now, I'm like I gotta skip it.
Oh, you skip it, right?
At first, I didn't mind it.
Okay.
But then when it gets to the Ty Dolla Sign part, which I'm like, okay, I like this when I first heard it, but now I don't really like his verse that much.
What about Hood Rat, bro? If you like Hood Rat, bro?
No, I hated Hood Rat. That was one of the songs I hated. To me, that's like...
Bro, I didn't want to...
But see, that's the thing. The worst part is there's no feature on there, so there's no way to break up Kanye or Ty Dolla Sign on that song.
And then Do It, he and Nipsey just... What the hell is this?
Yeah, the Nipsey
threw me off, bro.
Hook kind of threw me off a bit, and I was like, I like Nipsey, but I'm like,
yeah.
Were you working with this on Kanye before?
No, I think it's a sample, bro. Probably like a sample.
It has to be because I'm just like, this to
he
me,
sampled a lot of shit.
Yeah. He sampled Juvenile. On that song.
Bro.
It's funny because we talked about that a few podcasts ago. But
YG kind of wrote that beat though.
No, that's what I'm saying. YG and Ty Dolla Sign, perfect on that beat. All these
I didn't look at them like the production. Who produced that?
Who produced?
Because Timbaland got some credit.
That was Do It. It was Weezy, Kanye West, Krishan, and Mustard.
Okay.
Obviously Mustard because that sounds like a Mustard, which is why I say that song sounds perfect with Ty Dolla Sign.
Yeah.
Mustard's production.
And then YG, it comes with a mustard.
It's a bundle package.
It's like, I don't know why. Like, you gotta take it. It's like you know what I'm saying? Like, he's like, you gotta get.
That was like back then with the Metro and was it Travis or 21?
Yeah, you gotta get a.
You gotta take the feature.
You gotta take it with it, bro. Come on, bro. It's a bundle.
But one thing I wanted to note was I feel like the song structuring on here in terms of like consistency and flow and sequencing of the tracks, I feel like it was like Donda 1. Not the deluxe, because the deluxe is literally all over the place.
It's too many songs on there.
On Donda?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
It's like 35 or something. Am
I
I bugging?
The deluxe and it's like 4 LPs.
Bro, it's insane.
It's 4 LPs. I think that the curation is one of the greatest parts for the most part, besides the production.
Okay.
Heavy usage of bass on this album.
A lot of it.
I feel like that's derived from 808s, especially that one song that they took off of streaming now. Which is what's the name of it? Good, Don't Die.
Okay.
The one that they took off because of sampling.
Right.
That has heavy 808s.
I gotta re-listen to it.
To me, I also want to say, hot take. If I know the comparison timing is weird. If Kanye's Astro World was Life of Pablo, this would be his Utopia. Listen to me.
No! I'm not letting you do this, bro. I'm sick of you, B. Stop.
Listen to me. This album has a darker tone to it, right? A more moody atmosphere, right? Was Astroworld not more lighthearted than Utopia? No, B. I'm just saying mood-wise, because to me, the closest two albums from now Kanye has to be this album and Life of Pablo.
Yeah, that's
when it comes to structure-wise, how he wanted to do the album and things like that, and lyrically, because we have Jesus is King, Ye, and Donda. Those albums don't really.
This is a Life of Pablo, like, because his mind is effed up, bro. Kanye is not right now, bro. He's not, and I think I don't know what he's chasing, bro, but he's not gonna catch it. I don't know. I think we lost him, bro.
Do you think he still wants to make music, but he's just not? I know he's not fully there.
I don't think he's fully into the music.
I think he is, because he has 2 more of these coming out.
Yeah, I know. But
him and Ty Dolla Sign had to be locked in.
I think.
But to me, I'm like, what more are you going to deliver with Ty Dolla Sign?
You don't think he's forcing it?
I do think he is, but I think this was a cool moment because it's like Ty Dolla Sign is the one person you would not expect Kanye to do a joint album with. He did one with Jay. He did one with Kid Cudi. Those two, kind of good.
Kind of. No,
I'm saying like,
look.
Well, I'm saying the way they go together in your mind, good.
But do you feel like, I feel like Kanye, I hate to say this, but he can't even grab some of the people he wants to grab no more. If Kanye was in good standings, it'll be way more high profile.
It'll be better, yeah. It'll be
Rich the Kid, bro.
Yeah, that I don't want to say he's washed, but what is the term that we use? Like he's it's not like he's washed, but it's like
he's irrelevant.
Yeah, that's the word.
And it's like, bro, I'm not relevant. But come on.
Well, he's irrelevant in the space of hip
And
hop.
I'm just
because he had his moment during the
He had his
streaming
moment,
era.
bro. He had his moment. But like, bro, no. Rich the Kid, you got me enjoying a Rich the Kid verse in 2024? Come on, bro.
I feel like I'm kind of like going for scraps when I like that
That's-
Rich the Kid
that's
verse.
what I'm saying.
But I'm saying, like I said, I had to learn to have that grow on me. At first, I didn't like it because I'm
didn't
like,
like
this
it
is
either.
very awkward for Rich the
yeah,
Kid.
yeah.
Because I looked at the track list, I'm like, Rich the
the Kid, yeah.
Playboy Cardi. I'm like, okay, those two I could see. But Kanye and Ty? I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't know if I like that match.
Hey,
right
man.
there.
Could we get into some of these bars, bro? I got some bars I gotta show.
go good to some of the bars.
All right. The first wild bar that I just thought, like, what the hell? Was on Keys to Life, I think. Another nigga chilling on your couch with pajamas on. Thought I was the only one. How dare you have a nigga in your house eating Papa John's? I was like, come on, Kanye. That's what I like. I remember playing this car with my girl, bro. She looked over at me. I looked over at her like, yeah. It's the Kanye album, bro. Because, like, I'd be like, bro, what is he thinking? Like,
I think he was just being petty at that moment because it's like Papa John's. It's like maybe it was like the race thing.
I know, I get that.
Like I said,
but I'm saying,
I think it's a
bro.
reach. It's a reach.
It's a reach, but it's like Kanye, bro.
He's not trying intelligently.
I
But when was the last like clever, good Kanye bar or verse that you heard since now Kanye? Post My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. I can't name a good one like that. He has a handful.
He been struggling, bro. It's crazy. I had a whole list of them, bro. What happened to him? My list is gone. No.
While you look for that potentially, I could go over some of the tracks.
Okay.
Stars, the first intro track. I like that.
You like
I
Stars?
enjoyed it.
Yeah, the vibe. I didn't like it.
To me, it sets the tone really well for the
Okay.
album. I'm not saying it's the greatest song on here, but it sets the tone really well for the album.
Where's my list?
2, we got Keys to My Life, which is a song that Kanye tries to get introspective on.
Mm-hmm.
We got Timbaland production, on there.
Yeah,
Him
yeah.
credited on there at least.
Did he even say that? You love me in some Timbos?
Something like that.
He'll stop.
And then with the Timba, I forgot what he says. JPEG Mafia's on this album. That's your boy,
Yeah, he
right?
actually produced some stuff.
Well, he
some credit.
complained his way into this album.
Yeah, because he
You
was
didn't
like,
see that rant
yeah,
on
I saw that. Yeah,
Twitter?
and then he had the
He met
picture.
Kanye next
And
day.
he's one of the guys that like go at like white supremacists and all this type of stuff. But like I said, when your idol calls, I'll be there.
That's the best signal. He's like, hey,
like, bro, Cuddy, you're one of my guys, but you've been trash lately. But if you hit me up, I'm there. I'm like,
But I mean, him and Cudi are cool now too.
yeah, they been
Again.
cool. Yeah.
We got paid. You said that song was
Yeah.
funny to you. I like the vibe of it, but lyrically, it does nothing for me.
There's nothing there, bro.
But I do like the part that they put Marshawn Lynch in there. I'm just here to get paid.
Okay, here to get paid.
I like
yeah.
that part. We got Talking featuring Northwest. At
I
first, I wasn't
bless
noticing
me
it.
be in my head sometimes. Bless me.
I will say it didn't annoy me at first, but now that I listen to it, I've listened to this album I don't know how many times.
I listen to a lot too.
I'm tired of it. I skip it. And then the whole beat switch with Ty Dolla Sign, I'm like, Kanye's not even on the song.
And then he trying to talk about his daughter and get all like introspective. I'm like,
Like I
stop
said,
it.
to me,
I just
Dolla
need you to
Sign-
hum. Like
I don't go
I
to
just
him
need
for
the
that. I
vocals,
go to him
bro.
for the vibes.
I just need the
So when he
vocals.
tries to do introspective type stuff, it just comes off goofy and silly.
Yeah.
We have Back to Me, potentially the best song, one of the best songs on here. Best song, like not in terms of like it has the best lyrics,
Yeah, yeah.
best overall.
Without
package.
Freddie, would you like it? Be honest.
No. Well, I like it While I like it as much, no.
But you would still like it without Freddie.
I would like it, but I wouldn't like it to be as long.
You don't think that Kanye dragged that?
He did, but when it comes to me not looking at it lyrically and looking at it from a more of a vibe perspective, of not atmosphere, but
Just
more
a
of
feeling,
a mood setter,
a feeling?
yeah,
Okay.
feeling. This is great. For a feeling.
Production's great, and I understand. I got you. I put the song on my like list.
No, I jam this song. Whenever I get to this song on the album, I'm listening to it like 5 times.
It's like, and sometimes I feel like I have to. It's a chore to get to the Freddie verse.
I get it because when Kanye starts actually
and I'm
doing
like,
his
bro,
thing,
they could have chopped that. He didn't have to do that long.
and he has a lot of like empty space.
Empty space, bro.
Like he doesn't really even have a verse on there. It's more so I would consider that more of a bridge, if anything.
Yeah, that really.
Ty, did Ty do anything for you on that song?
No.
To me, he was
Freddie
like
made that song to me.
Yeah, I feel like Ty. He kind of gave me the push when your car needs a push start.
Yeah.
It was kind of like that. Like he started, but he wasn't on the song no more.
Yeah.
And that's one of my problems with this album is that Ty's presence is underutilized on this album. I feel like he doesn't have a strong presence on here. When Kanye's on,
I'm not
he has
even
a
gonna
strong
disagree with you
presence.
because sometimes I'll be like, was Ty on that song?
Yeah.
Like I forget.
I would have to remember.
Yeah,
I don't
was
remember
Ty
his
on that?
verse.
Yeah, you're right.
Like to me, his presence was severely lacking.
But maybe I feel like he also used him as an instrument. Kanye has that thing.
I think what happened was Ty helped him write some of this stuff.
You think so?
He had to. He had to. Because some of the stuff, because I don't think we've seen Kanye this melodic.
I think Northwest helped him. I think Northwest is ghostwriter.
I will also say, because Ty was on this album, Kanye was able to hop on certain tracks or production.
Yeah.
Like the Carnival beat, the F something beat.
Yeah.
Perfect songs for Ty. Do it. Perfect songs for Ty. Not great for Kanye. Because if you would have threw Kanye on this years ago, you would have been like, no.
Yo, I found my list. Let me do my favorite 5, all right? Then we gonna get to the list. All right, bro. It's one of my favorite lyrics. Okay. Keep a few Jews, stab them. Keep a few Jews and a stab them. He's wilding, bro.
Do you think that's a diversity play?
Diversity and inclusion, B. What is wrong with this man, bro? And bro, that's like my favorite one. Like, yo, he's there, he's trying to like.
The worst part is at the end of the album, he said, I'm bipolar, anti-Semitic.
And I'm still the king. What is wrong with your boy, B? Bro, hold up, bro. That boy said, and that one crazy one that went viral. Hi, I'm anti-Semitic and I just fucked a Jewish bitch. I just fucked Scooter's bitch.
I like that one though.
That song fire with me. Bump J verse is crazy to me, bro.
I like Lil Durk.
Lil Durk there was fire.
I like
too,
Ty
bro.
Dolla signs until it starts to get to that corny part.
Yeah, bro. He can't get worse.
He rolled
bro.
the beat well.
Yeah, bro.
I don't know what happened. He sizzled up.
Bro, that just felt bad, bro. But
I also want to ask you about that song.
What?
I mean, we can talk about it a little bit later. Did you hear the Havoc version?
Nah, production?
You know, he has like an EP of Vultures with different productions or different styles or whatever. And people say, oh yeah, the Havoc version of Vulture is the best one. And I listed a Havoc version with a different production. I'm like, Lil Durk and that the J Bimp guy, they don't fit on that.
So
and
Havoc
Havoc
like Mobb Deep Havoc?
Oh, I don't know. It just says Havoc version. I don't know who produced it.
Yeah, I don't know if Havoc produced it.
Yeah.
I got one more, bro. Anybody pissed off, gotta make them drink the urine.
Call me
R. Kelly.
What do you say?
He said, now I'm Ye Kelly, bitch. Now I'm Bill Cosby.
I like those.
How you like it?
Because it's fun. Look, the thing with this album for me with Kanye basically said, I want to have fun.
Yeah.
That's all this is. He's like, yo, do school kids get to have fun? I want to have fun too. That's all it is.
Yeah.
It's him and Ty Dolla sign, 2 old men wanting to have fun.
Bro, he was saying some wild shit, bro. I bought my bitch a bitch. I remember that word.
No, my chick is a reference.
Yes, bro. Why would you say that?
I think he said like she's a reference for other women to be like, you know, Anthony Fantano, who we'll talk about later this episode. He blew that one up.
Yeah,
I'm like, I think you kind of interpreted that one wrong.
Hold on, I think it's one more. What's it?
Oh my gosh.
If every room got a different bitch, do that make me a poop nigga miss? What?
No, a
polygamous.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Like, this is bad. But you know what?
The
one
take
thing
it up
this?
the ass like a tranquility. Ventriloquist.
You know, remember when you put me on Little Brother last year?
Yeah.
I went and I listened to the Chicken Circuit. I mean,
And he on Kanye on it.
And Kanye's on that one song with Little Brother.
I do now.
But see, to me, that song, he's all jokey.
Yeah, but that's fun.
I feel like
it was good.
But see, I feel like he took that and Kanye's like, I got all the serious stuff out. I can be jokey, Kanye. Now.
Yeah, but he always can. But Kanye always had jokes. You got workout plan.
But he had witty stuff though.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like he was more humorous. He was humorous, but also witty. But I think he just had better writers around him too.
Yes,
I don't think a lot of those guys around like Consequence, GLC, Saha don't collaborate on no more.
He might.
Because he's one of them guys too that's like, yeah, what you want?
Yeah.
I'm there, yeah.
Saha, you one of my favorite rappers?
Yeah.
You need Ye. You need him. You have not dropped the album since your first one.
Bro, but that's all I have on my list, guys. Kanye have some wilder bars, I'm pretty sure. I probably just haven't caught them yet, though.
Yeah, the album lyrically, it's bad. Like, well, it's bad for Kanye standards.
Yeah.
There's a lot of other rappers doing worse.
Yeah, but
So,
Kanye's not like the best lyricist. You know
he's never been, but he's at least been competent and
as a
kind of been
rapper, bro.
thoughtful.
Yeah,
lyrically.
thoughtful. Yeah, like
And very accessible to the
and
mainstream
relatable.
audience.
And relatable.
Yep, I said that also
Yeah.
as well earlier when I was having a conversation. But we had Back to Me. We talked about that. Hood Rap, probably one of the worst songs on here. This with that Paperwork song with him and Quavo.
Yeah, bro. Paper.
One of the worst songs.
and
ever.
Quavo verse, bro. Just don't work.
Yeah, like Kanye don't ever call for him again.
See, I'm telling you, he pulling, bro. Like,
I agree. I mean, didn't we have track 7 Do It, YG and Nipsey Hussle?
Okay,
This
track.
song, if this wasn't on Vultures, I wouldn't be mad. But it's a great song for YG and Ty Dolla $ign. Kanye being on this, I'm like, even though I don't really remember Kanye's verse like that, he's not really memorable on the song. Nor does he fit on this type of production.
Right.
And them having the Juvenile sample, back that A up.
Yeah.
Them having that sample, I'm like, kind of forced.
Yeah.
But it fits for Ty Dolla
Yeah.
$ign because he can ride those type of beats.
Pause.
I said those beats.
Oh, yeah.
We got Paperwork, track 8, bad.
Didn't like that at
one
all.
of the
I don't
worst
even.
songs
I
on
actually don't even remember the song. And I listened to this album like 8, 9 times, bro. Maybe 10.
Let me get my paperwork.
Yeah.
I'm
No,
like,
no,
yeah,
no. Best parts of the album to me, this 4 run.
Oh yeah, this was incredible.
Bro,
but also
this
this
EP
is
out, bro. This should have just been an EP. These 4 songs, bro. Oh, and back with back to me on it, bro. To me,
okay.
That's my 5 songs.
I thought you meant in
I'll
order.
talk
I thought you
about
meant if you had to go
Yeah,
in
no,
order.
no.
Okay, yeah, I can feel that because this was the best 4-track run
Yeah.
because he didn't have no type of run before this. Burn when it kind of brings out the older Kanye
Bro.
style of rapping.
And I love Ty on that song.
yeah, he fit well, especially as a hook man.
You know
He
who
fit
produced
real
that? I didn't check it out.
Burn, Azul, Beam, Krishan, Morton, Rissy, Ristorp, Kanye West, and the legendary Trackster. Yeah, nobody's.
Yeah, like I said, he's pulling. She's pulling. He probably found them on SoundCloud or some shit. Sound clip or whatever they call it.
Nah, but he said, hey, you got any people you recommend?
Bro can't even get an arena. Like, yo, yeah, he is out of there, bro.
We got track 10, F something, with Playboy Cardi and
Yeah.
Travis. I will say, to me, this is one of the worst guest features besides Quavo's on this album, and it's Travis Scott.
Yeah,
He added nothing on this song,
bro.
bro. Like, I feel like he could have done more on this if Kanye would have gave him
Yeah,
more.
yeah.
But he gave him such a small little time slot. I'm like, what is Travis supposed to do with this? And what he did with it, he didn't do anything.
I think the hook saved this in the production for me. That's the only reason why I like this song to me.
I think Playboy Cardi doesn't
His
have
verse
enough of a
wasn't
presence.
bad, but it wasn't
It's
bad,
not
yeah.
enough of a presence for me to be like, oh, that Playboy Cardi verse right there is hard.
It got a like for me though. I
like
gave it
it.
a pass because I love the production. I love the hook.
I mean, but like I said, Kanye don't fit on this type of life.
he don't.
And you know what's funny? Timbaland helped produce this. JPEG Mafia's on this one as well.
Okay.
All right. Then 11, Vultures, one of the best songs
I
on the
love
album.
Vultures, bro.
This song, to me,
This song made me listen because I was on YouTube and I saw the music video and I'm like,
see, I didn't look at nothing for this album.
I just clicked on. I follow Kanye. I'm subscribed to him on YouTube, and I just saw Virtue's video, and I clicked it, and he's like, bump. I'm like, hold on, who it is?
Yeah, I don't know who the other guy was. At first, I thought that was Lil Durk.
Nah, it's
but
Bump
then
Big.
when Lil Durk came out, I'm like, oh, that's not, I'm like, who is that?
I remember he had like a buzz years ago, bro, but he got locked up or something like that. I remember. Yeah.
But yeah,
From
that
Chicago.
song was pretty good, except for Ty Dolla $ign.
Yeah, at the end,
when
bro,
it starts
yeah.
dipping off, I'm like, all right. But the beat switch was nice though.
Yeah.
Number 12, we got Carnival.
Oh, Carnival. I hated this song at first.
I didn't like the beginning
It
of it
sounded
because
like
of Rich
Mo
the Kid.
Mamba to me.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
My girl made me realize that because
Yeah.
she sent the Mo Bamba lyric. to me,
Yeah.
And I'm like, I didn't even think about
Because
it.
they was in the same. Like,
They had the same like rhythm
Yeah.
or cadence or whatever. I mean, I enjoy it. I enjoy it more. I think
Yeah.
Playboy Cardi better fit on this.
Yeah, he
than
did,
F something. So this song wasn't bad. 13, Beg Forgiveness, one of the worst songs on this album.
Yeah, that's the
Featuring
one with Chris Brown. I like Chris Brown in the beginning, but other than that, I didn't like what they did to his vocals, bro.
I think
like the pitching.
I think this should have been an interlude and not a full song.
Yeah, I did.
If this would have been like a minute, I would have been cool because
like
it helps.
like-
Problems?
No, I'm just saying no. What you saying?
I just felt like this song should have just been an interlude. It should have been like a minute because it helps set the vibe of what I guess he's trying to go
Yeah.
for. But it just went on. It overstayed its welcome.
So with this is what I'm trying to say. Like this album with production is consistent, but you don't think it's all over the place.
I think it's all over the place in terms of certain songs. Like I said, songs like Talking kind of throws the vibe off a bit. Hood Rat.
So like,
If this was an interlude, if Hood Rat was an interlude, I wouldn't hate it as much.
so like you have like the first 2 tracks are kind of vibey. Then like
The first
ending,
3 tracks are kind of vibey.
They've really Talking. Oh, paid. My bad.
Yeah.
So look, in Talking, but back to
Talking
me is
throws it
different.
off to me because it's too hype.
Yeah,
It's too loud.
But look, at the ending, beg for forgiveness, problematic.
I feel like that was literally all over the place.
And then King.
Because
It was just so low, like low vibration of songs.
Yeah, I like Good Don't Die because that gave me 808s and Heartbreak vibes. That literally sounds like a
That's
track
not
off
on
of-
there no more.
Yeah, it's not on there no more.
I don't remember
It's that
it.
one.
Oh, that's what it is gone.
It sounds
I did
like 808s
like
and
that
Heartbreak.
song. I
That's
did
what I'm
like that
saying.
song.
That
It's
song was
gone.
good. No, because of the sample. Because I think it's Donna Summers.
Oh,
Sumners or
yeah,
whatever.
I remember they post. Bro, that's why it's 15 tracks now.
Yeah, because she took it off.
I did like
But
that
that was
song.
one of the good songs. That was like 808s
Okay.
and Heartbreak vibes.
I forgot about it. I'm
No,
sorry,
that song
bro.
was good though.
That was a good song.
Yeah, that
You're
was a
right.
good
I
song.
like that
It
song.
felt like modern Kanye fused with.
I did
808s.
like that song. It was gone.
And it was one of the best songs on there. I think it's top 5. It has
Yeah.
been taken off the album.
Dang.
Then we got Problematic and King. I'm gonna put these two together because
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
which one is that? My chick is a reference.
Yeah.
I mean, then King. I mean, Ty Dolla Sign to me just doesn't have a presence on a lot of these songs. He doesn't add nothing to this. The main thing you listen to on these songs is Kanye's verse because obviously Problematic, and then Kanye say he's being still anti-Semitic and he's still the king. He's still on top.
But I think Ty's like Ty's probably in Ye's circle right now. So he's probably one of his closer collaborators at the time because I'm telling you, he just doesn't have the reach with a lot of people. So I think Ty's one of those guys that's like, hey, I'm gonna stick around with Ye. He's always in the mix with something.
But you
either
gotta
good or
also
bad.
think though, when it comes to Ye, Ty can only go up.
That's what I'm saying.
Like Ty could have went down,
Yeah.
but he didn't. His only option was to go up if he went with Ye. Ye is one of the most polarizing artists of all time, but also people love Ye.
They do.
People love Ye, so it's not like there's ever going to be a whoever collaborates with Ye. I'm going to stop listening to them.
Yeah,
I've never seen any of that type of talk.
It's not gonna happen. Like, bro, I still listen to every Kanye album that came out.
I'm going to listen to every Kanye album
Yeah, I will.
until he says something like he got to say something super crazy.
Yeah. I don't know. I kind of like. I think I got to the point where now I separate.
The music from
but,
the artist.
But like I know we can if you want to transition into the Anthony Fantano thing.
Overall,
yeah. Oh, I
overall,
forgot.
let's
We
get
do
our
need to
overall
do our
thoughts before we
overall
go.
thoughts. I'll go first because it's short. Ass. I like I like 5 tracks. It would have been 6, but he brought it. You know that song. It would have been 6 out of 10. So overall, I gave it a score of 5 out of 10. In my perspective, you know, I gave him a little boost. It would have been a 4, but I gave him a boost with production. But lyrically, nothing there. Substance-wise, nothing there for me. I kind of want to grab something out of this album. I grabbed nothing. You know what I'm saying? So 5 for me, Ye. That's what I got, bro.
So for me to go off of your point, I do agree there's nothing here substance-wise, lyrically. I mean, he has some type of introspection, but also when it comes to Kanye, I got to compare it to his old self. And none of this is on the same level as this. To me, I put this on the same level of Life of Pablo compared to all of his stuff after Yeezus. I mean, after my
No, yeah, it's in that branch. It's in that tree,
To
bro.
me, it's in there like because Ye felt half-baked, Donda feels half-baked in a lot of concepts and references, and it felt more like a way of him trying to see how to curate for an album like this. And then we have Jesus is King, which I think is his worst album.
Yeah, that's
So out of all those, Vultures 1 is up there, which is not really saying much in terms of Kanye's discography.
Right.
But overall, I think it's one of the better hip-hop albums or releases that we've gotten within the last year or two. And in terms of mainstream hip-hop.
And I just want to understand, like, okay, we got his albums, his solo albums he put out by himself.
Solo albums?
The solo albums. But when he came out with the whole Montana stuff, he put out, you know, Daytona with production was great. And Kissy Goes to
Oh, the Wyoming stuff?
Wyoming, that's where
Oh,
he was.
okay.
now.
I thought when you said Montana, I kept
I'm
thinking.
like, where was he? But he was somewhere, bro.
The one with the mountain.
He was in Wyoming. I'm sorry, bro. Hey, my mind ain't the same. I'm getting older. Bro, I used to be
Don't
on
worry,
top of stuff,
Kanye's
bro.
ain't either.
I guess we linked. But bro, when they was in Wyoming, Montana did sound different. Anyways, when he was going through his whole bipolar phase, it's not a phase, the dude got bipolar. But anyways, it's like when he put out Kissy Ghost, to me, bro, probably his best album in that whole.
Better than Daytona?
I enjoyed it better now. Like I go to
Going
the
back
album
to it
more.
now?
Yeah, I go back to it more because like Kanye actually had some good lyrics. The production was great, and then Kid Cudi was amazing on that, bro.
Yeah, last good thing could cut you out. That was the same, but because before they didn't really come out with a bunch of good stuff either. But I can see, I've seen people on Twitter say that this is Kanye's best collab project over Watch the Throne and over Kissy Ghost. I don't agree with it. I don't agree with
Do
that.
they show their faces on whatever? Do they show their faces?
I wish because then I can see like,
yeah,
you know,
like
if
who
they're-
are you, bro?
that or I need to see their age.
Bro,
I need to see the age and skin tone to see these opinions. I think it's straight up.
bro, I don't know. I don't know if I'm getting older, but I'm like, I don't understand. Like, how could you actually?
There's more people that like. There's a lot of people that like newer Kanye over older Kanye. They put Life of Pablo as like their #1 album.
Life of Pablo is a good album, though.
I think it's a good rap album, but I don't think it's a good Kanye album. Because I think his slots, and I was saying this earlier in another conversation I was having with some friends. His amazing.
He got some highs on there, though.
That's what he has some highs, but that doesn't make for a good album when you have a lot of lulls too.
It's like what, 19 tracks? I'm off.
I think so, 19. But I feel like there's some highs on there, but they don't hit some of the highs that are on his previous.
Oh no, you could not compare it to that.
No, but that's why I always say Life of Pablo is a good rap album, but I don't think it's a good Kanye album.
I made that bitch famous. God.
That song is fun, but also there's really no substance to that.
It's not.
It's fun.
That
type of song can fit on the vibes of an album like this. To me, that's when Kanye's just having fun. He's not really doing or taking it seriously. He just has Swiss beats in the background.
With me and Ray J be friends.
See?
Hey, if we in love the same
He's just having fun. To me, none of that stuff has substance in it.
I know what you're saying, but it's good.
It's fun. It's fun. But this album is fun too.
Then the choir come in.
What song is that? Not Waves. I know what song you're talking about. Not FML.
Not that one, bro. I'm talking about on Famous. In that part when it's like, you know,
that's not Famous. That was the Ray J. Me and Ray J still be friends. No, that's not Famous.
Oh, I made that bitch famous.
No, that song. Yes, that song is something separate compared to the song you sing.
What's wrong with me, bro? My mind is gone, bro. I'm sorry, guys. Just a music part, and I don't remember anything no more, bro.
But remember, I told you I listened to Life of Pablo.
I haven't heard it in like 2 years, probably.
But yeah, I listened to Life of Pablo
in full.
To kind of to reinforce my opinions on this. And I'm like, I like this more than Life of Pablo, but Pablo has higher highs on this because it's consistent. That's the only reason.
It'll be
consistent.
How many? All right.
No, because think about it like this. When it comes to Life of Pablo, he has some good songs here and there when it comes to the actual substance. It wasn't as great substance compared to, but look at songs like 30 Hours. That was a really good song.
Fire.
That song, the one where he sampled the Jay-Z thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
That fire. But I'm saying but this is the thing. I'm saying that it has high highs.
Okay, favorite tracks on this album, on Vulture.
Favorite tracks?
Yeah, give them to me.
Back to Me.
Okay.
I do like Vultures. Vultures is a good one as well. Good Don't Die. Carnival. F Something. Burn. You said favorite, so okay, favorite.
That's it.
Not that I like.
No.
Favorite.
But favorites.
Yes. Like songs
I got 6 too, but we pretty much got the same tracks. I think that's a good EP, right?
Yeah.
I know we going off on what we usually do.
It's a podcast.
But it's a pod, bro. So, hold up, bro.
You better go to Life of Pablo?
Yes.
All right.
You got Ultralight Beam.
It's cool. It's a good. I wouldn't even say.
I'm just gonna go.
Let me say this. It's a good track, but it's not a good tone setter for the album. It's not. Chance with the organ. It's a good tone setter for the first 2 tracks.
Before I stretch my hands. Classic.
But I said first 2 tracks.
I know. Part 2.
Tone setter.
Yeah,
but Kanye
Famous.
But also
Feedback.
We gotta think about Father Stretch My Hands. That is a horrible Kanye verse.
Great song though.
Great song, yes. I feel like Kanye can make a great song now. He's been doing that since Life of Pablo. He does that on Vultures too. Back to Me is a really good song.
It's nice. You can see people jamming. It's just Freddie, bro.
Vibe.
You comparing it to freaking Father Stretch on My Hands? Come on,
B. There's only 2 hooks and 1 verse.
Bro, highlights.
That's the song that you was talking about.
Highlights. Yeah, that's it. Freestyle 4.
I don't like it. Anything where it's Kanye mostly solo, I
Waves,
like.
F My Life. Not F My Life, but
Wolves is the one with
Wolves.
Okay, I like Wolves. I forgot how
Frank track, Waves, I forgot.
Frank track, I don't care.
No More Parties in LA.
Madlib. But that's what I'm saying. You know I can't go against Madlib production.
Facts. Well, I know that came out later.
That's the one where it was like Jumpman.
But Fade, yeah.
No, I don't like Fade either. That's the one with Ty Dolla sign.
You don't like that? You don't like Fade? St. Pablo when he came out?
I did like that. St. Pablo is one of the best songs on that album.
Bro, this album has
but that's why I said this album has high highs. But overall, I like the consistency better of Vultures 1. But I'm not saying Pablo is a bad album. For Ye, it's not great. It's a good rap album overall. Because no one else could produce or curate like that.
You're a sick man, bro.
I like Vultures.
Your mind is wild.
But also, I don't really like Pablo like that, though. Only because of how it cemented the change in Kanye permanently. Of like, that's why I'm
But how do you like Vultures if you don't like that?
No. Because at this point, the expectations was already set for me with Vultures.
So shouldn't you go back and enjoy the one that's better?
See, you would think that because I did that with Yeet and Playboy Cardi. Like I said, this album, because there's a lot more respect I have for this album because of what it cemented for Kanye in this new era of him. But like I said, I like mood-wise consistency. If I'm just going to throw something on, I'm just going to let it play in the background.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw on Vultures. It's not something that I have to have a whole bunch of brain power to listen to. I ain't got to focus on the lyrics, and it's such a bit of a vibe.
Oh, I got you. Okay, what do Vultures do?
What does Vultures do?
Like, what are Vultures?
The bird?
Yeah, what do they do?
Dead things?
Yeah, this is come on, man. Think about this, bro. The whole concept.
No, he's saying the music.
Nah.
The music industry is dead. And he's trying to bring it back.
Good reach. Good reach.
Hey, look, Nas said hip hop is dead. I ain't just coming to eat what's dead.
No way, bro. No. Okay, man. Kanye, bro. I don't know you niggas, but yo, you gotta stop. I think you need to stop, take a break, and like focus on yourself and focus on your health. You know what I'm saying? Because they're already taking your wealth. You need to chill, my dude.
Hey,
stop putting out music.
But he made a lot of. I heard he made a lot of money off of this because this is an independent
because
project.
he's freaking Kanye.
I mean, yeah, I get that, but also you say they're taking his wealth. What's a few, like what? He lost like what, maybe $1 billion or $2 billion? He's still got millions.
Billion.
He's still got millions. He's still rich. He's still rich.
They freeze my accounts. Bro,
still
Kanye was
rich.
hot, bro.
People said that he should have kept Nick Fuentes around him still. I was like, yo.
Nick Fuentes was wild. Bro, he was a wild dude, bro. No, I don't know, bro. This album, like I said, 5 out of 10.
And the whole, like,
I'm happy I don't have to listen to it no more.
The whole, I'll say mood around the album in terms of like how the people are seeming to really take it. People are very divisive over this album. People love it. People hate it. People saying that this is better than Kids See Ghosts and Watch the Throne.
Just stop mentioning those people, bro. Please stop.
I just got to add that in here for some context.
Bro,
I see these conversations. I'm just like, wow. I'm like, I wouldn't put this over those two albums.
You can't, bro. Otis is better than Otis is so good of a song that an album. This album can't even compare to that song.
I mean, there's a whole bunch of songs. Like Welcome to the Jungle is really fantastic as well.
But I'm just saying, I just
named that one song.
No, I'm saying I just named that one song. Otis is amazing.
Mm-hmm. But you can't count that old Kanye now. You got to start from the music.
I just brought it up because they brought up Watch the Throne and being better than Kids See Ghosts.
Yeah, I think that they're children. Because a lot of people have been disrespecting Watch the Throne lately. So I think that they're children.
Like, Watch the Throne is actually better than how, like, I like it more now than
as an adult because you kind of get the themes and maybe relate to
when I was younger, I liked the album, but it didn't stick with me.
I liked the album when I was younger.
I did
especially
too,
the radio hits. But I love it now.
But now I love it.
I grew a bigger appreciation for it as an adult.
Way better, bro.
We can get into the Fantano stuff now, I guess.
Now, what do you think?
With the Fantano stuff?
If you want to go by how the fans taking it or how he's taking it?
I think the fans are a bit too Kanye stanish, which I think these are more younger kids than they are older people, like our age and up. Yeah. Because I feel like we don't have that energy. No. This is the thing with Fantano. We've been watching Fantano since middle school.
Bro, years, bro.
Like, we're adults now, close to our 30s. And this is the thing when it comes to Fantano. He could say something about something. I have my own opinion, and I'm going to go listen to it with my own ears instead of going off of his judgment or something. Yes. His judgment is not the end-all, be-all. He gave My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy a 6 or 7. Yeah. To me, that's one of the best hip-hop albums of all time. No.
Like, his opinion don't validate anything to me, bro. Yeah. Like, bro, come on. Like, usually what I do, I always did on Anthony Fantano videos, click it, and look at his score, leave, form my own opinion.
Well, I like to listen to it because I always want to get that.
I go back
perception.
To it. No, I'm saying I go back and listen to what he thought about it. But in the first album,
see, I don't.
When I first see him post and I see it, I click it, go to his score, then I go listen to the album, then I listen to his critique of that.
The only people I think whose opinions I really like. Dang, I understand that. I really like that. Yeah. That perception or whatever. Yeah. Dead End Hip Hop. Yeah. Shout out to Dead End Hip Hop all the time. They are the GOATs. The GOATs. They do go in that old head territory a lot. So sometimes I'm like, I gotta chalk that up.
But they give you 4 different perspectives.
Yeah, but they all old heads too.
Is it 5 now? Am I bugging? It's 4, right? Can I
It's
count?
five.
Dang, 5 different perspectives. I forgot now that
Rod is on.
Modest
Yeah,
is
he's
going,
on camera
yeah.
now. But for me, you know, a lot of the opinions that they have, because they don't understand this generation of
Right.
music, or they don't understand the current climate.
Yeah.
Besides like the super hip hop head stuff, like Billy Woods and all
Billy
that.
and all that, yeah.
When it comes to stuff like this, if they say certain things that just throw me off, I'm like, I gotta chalk that up to them being
Yeah,
old.
they older,
Because sometimes they just have that certain mentality. I'm like, yeah, that's the old head mentality. So I give them grace. for
Yeah,
that.
it's
I'll
because
say that.
sometimes you just don't like you said, you don't be into like
You don't
with
be into
Yeet.
the culture of
Yeah, like
now.
you said with Yeet, it's some stuff you don't even understand like the lure of that other kids know. But you like, I like his music, but I'm just like, I'm not into the lure of Yeet. You know
Yeah,
what
I'm
saying?
not into the this is this
Yeah,
era.
yeah,
music.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
I can
yeah.
say like if you say like this album era,
Right,
Yeet,
right, right. You can
yeah,
follow.
maybe. But if you say like the Beanie Yeet thing, like you mentioned,
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
I
like,
mentioned that. Yeah,
okay.
they was like, oh, Beanie Yeet's bad. I'm like, who's that? Like,
Yeah, I'm just like, all right. But with the Fantano stuff, you know, a whole bunch of commenters came. You know, there were people who were agreeing with his review. Have you watched this review?
yeah, I watched it.
Yeah, he basically said that this album is unreviewable because the Kanye stands would come at him no matter what he said, basically.
He kind of reviewed it a little bit.
He did review it, but my thing was the hypocrisy in all this.
Yeah, yeah.
He was like, I'm not going to review this because Kanye's done all this bad stuff.
right,
Kanye's done
right.
this. But you still
Capitalize
uploaded your
on it.
reaction to it. You listened to it on whatever live streaming service you was on.
Supported
and then you did a review on it, giving this more traction. I get that you had to do this. Well, you don't have to do this because you're a music reviewer channel.
Yeah.
If you don't want to talk about it, you don't have to talk about it. But the fact that you said this is unreviewable, which kind of clickbaity, I think, in my head, because he did give a bit of a review at the end.
Yeah.
You still listen to it on live stream for people to tune in and listen with you.
Right.
You still talked about it. And you were giving it a lot more traction on Twitter because he has been answering back a lot of people on Twitter.
Anthony feeds off that he loves a troll.
Mm-hmm.
He loves it, bro. I actually don't see a problem with it because I think I do the same thing.
My thing is the hypocrisy behind it. Like,
But we all hypocrites, bro. It's hard to avoid it.
And then my thing is this, right? You know, back then he had something saying like, I can separate the artist from the music.
Yeah, I remember that.
The artist.
He used to have a whole crazy look. What was that one channel he used to have? He deleted it.
I know what you're talking about.
He used to listen to
say some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
He
deleted that.
Yeah, I used to follow it. I know, Anthony. We know, boy.
But there was some hypocrisy because he's reviewed other people who have done more heinous acts than Kanye saying anti-Semitic rhetoric.
And then he actually put in the part that that Kanye actually put some anti-Semitic things into the album, so it's hard to separate the artist from the album.
Which I get it because Kanye is a very personable person.
Yeah.
So he's going to talk about these things. And I don't want to say separate the rhetoric that he was spitting, you can kind of separate that because he doesn't bring that rhetoric over to this album. He's not saying hateful stuff in this album. He does say that he's got somebody and a few Jews on the team.
He had a few Jews on the staff.
But he didn't bring that whole rhetoric of him like, oh, this is what I'm preaching. This is my message to give to you guys. Ooh, excuse me, on this album. He wasn't preaching on the album. Yeah. So that's the easiest way I could kind of separate that.
But it's one thing with being like you said, there's a lot of young kids watching Kanye. So you got young, impressionable minds listen to what he's saying on tracks and off tracks. So I think it's more the influence. Not him actually saying stuff in the music. Sometimes it's the stuff he say outside the music. You know what I'm saying? So,
which I can see the ramifications of.
Yeah.
But also, my thing is like, when it comes to our podcast channel, what we're doing over here versus what Anthony does, he mostly just reviews the music as the music. He doesn't really revolve. He doesn't talk about the upcoming release, the lead up to it or anything like that. That's our job, beyond beats and culture. You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about that stuff. We're going to talk about the midst of everything happening around it. He doesn't. So it's weird for him to bring that into this into this review, and talk about it.
You don't think it's because...
It's very controversial because of Kanye.
I think it's because of most of the stuff that he got going on outside of, in his other world. Because he does the live streams, which he communicates with the people in the chat. So I think that just kind of got into the needle drop. I think it just leaked into it.
But I feel like
because now he does talk about more stuff when his fans bring it up. You know what I'm saying? So
I feel like he should kind of keep that stuff on separate, separate from
what's the other channel he has?
The TND drops or something like that. TND drops or something like that. And his Twitter. I feel like he should keep that stuff. Like with my channel.
Yeah.
I went through a little YouTube beef for a year.
Yeah.
I didn't bring none of that to the main channel.
Yeah.
I kept that all on my stream channel, and I kept it all on Twitter. Like I didn't bring any of that energy over here.
But look, be honest. If you can get a little extra money off some Kanye, and you got some followers, some subscribers, a big amount of subscribers on this channel, and you bring it to that channel.
It depends how big my integrity is on the situation.
That ass.
It depends because he seemed very passionate about it, and to me, if you're very passionate about it, don't monetize it. You don't need to monetize it.
You think he monetized it?
Of course. Most likely.
I would.
I wouldn't. It depends on how, like for me, I don't bring religion into anything like that because I don't feel like I should monetize off that. Well, what I believe in is what I believe in. I don't feel like I should monetize off
I'm
that.
not religious.
Hey, either way, I think it's just where your integrity lies on certain things like that. Like me, if I was very passionate, first of all, I wouldn't listen to Kanye at all.
Yeah.
And if I did, I'd listen to it myself. I wouldn't broadcast it or anything like that. If it was that bad as he made it seem.
Yeah. And to be honest, bro, it wasn't that bad. He didn't say nothing like too crazy. I'm not Jewish, so I can't tell them how to feel about, because I'm black and I don't want people to say, oh, you can't be offended because you're black. So I can't tell y'all how to be offended. I'm sorry, I'm not saying that. But I'm just, it went crazy, bro.
You talking about what, Kanye?
Yeah, it's nothing that I'm talking about the album. Bro. No, he said some crazy stuff. I'm not saying none of that. No, what Kanye said I do not condone.
I don't condone hate or violence to anyone.
None of that, bro. I love everybody, bro.
Yeah, I don't feel like anyone should be mistreated.
Hey, all lives matter.
Whoa.
Back to blue. Hey, bro. I'm just saying, bro.
My thing is this. He didn't say anything super bad on that album.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But off that album, off that album, bro.
I agree with you.
If he came up there with that Alex Jones interview, bro. Yo. If Kanye was on there like, yeah, like hit, you know? Yeah, I ain't gonna say the man's name. Hit. You get it. Man, not Hit Boy. Bro, speaking of Hit Boy, bro, his dad needs to stop, bro. His dad needs to stop, bro.
Is his dad Big Hit? Oh yeah, this podcast is open. This podcast is open.
That was his dad, bro.
His dad Big Hit. Keep track with that. I thought that was his old rapper persona or something.
His dad. Big Hit, bro. I bang on my son. I bang on my boy.
No. Yeah, boy, stop it.
Bro got his dad out having fulfilling his dreams, bro. It's kind of hard, bro. Somebody posted a clip of Big Hit, bro. Somebody said, yo, this nigga need to go back to jail. That tweet at me, though. Go back. Wait, anyway, bro.
Bro. You got any final thoughts for this album? Everything going around about it?
Oh, man. I feel like all publicity is good publicity.
When it comes to something like streaming, or watching stuff, because you get paid from streaming.
Hey, I listen to that album like 10, 11 times maybe, bro. And I play Burn like every day because that's a song in my like list. Like I will be playing Burn. Like I like that song. I love Kanye's verse. I love the energy. I love Ty on the hook. That's the only good thing I really could say about the album. Cause I like Bump J verse. I like the Vultures, but like Burn is this song that I'm like, this is a song I will play till I'm old and gray. You know what I'm saying? I like the song. It's nothing on Dolla that I can be like that. Nothing.
There's
nothing. I'm talking about for me.
I know.
But I'm saying it's some tracks on there I like. But nah, man. Not for me.
Overall, for me, I enjoyed this album. Is it one of the best in Kanye's discography? No. Not at all. We have the College trilogy, we have 808s, and we have My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
We're gonna talk about the college. We're gonna talk about College Dropout soon too. Yeah.
But out of them 5 albums, he's not topping any of them. Sorry. But Vultures to me was an all right attempt at what he is going for. I'm ready to see what Vultures 2 and 3 brings. I have no high expectations for that. But I am ready to see what he brings because he says that Vultures 2 is supposed to be like more positive.
Did he say Ty gonna be on both of them, or he gonna switch
I think
up?
Ty is supposed to be on.
I think he probably each 3 should have a different collaborator.
If you could get one to stay on with him long enough.
Maybe Playboy. Maybe him and Playboy can do something.
No.
Baby voice though.
No, I don't want to.
Put him in the news or something.
No.
Put him on the news.
I don't want to. No. That marriage is definitely. I'd rather Ty and
Ye.
Yeah, because I don't have no. Wait, the one solo track we do have with Ye and Playboy I didn't like on the album. Go to the Moon off of A Whole Lot of Red. Yeah. I didn't like that song.
Yeah.
But yeah, final thoughts for me. If you don't want to support Kanye, and if you don't like Kanye, guess what? Do not like, do not retweet, Do not subtweet, do not comment, do not listen to any of this. Because whatever you do, you're helping spread this on someone else's timeline.
Facts.
You're helping put money in his pockets. If you don't like something, don't support it, don't look at it, don't comment with it to the algorithm to help it be boosted or anything like that.
And don't tell other people not to do it. Like, let people do what they want.
Yeah. You just don't do it.
You just don't do it, bro. You doing your job. Just don't do it. You don't get mad at other people because they do it.
Yeah, it's like you being mad because someone else isn't vegan, and then you eat some meat in front of them. See, this meat isn't that good. You still eat the meat. Like, you still partaking in it.
Bro,
it's just a different way. You just hate partaking in it.
Yeah, bro. It's like the whole, like, with the Super Bowl. Remember, I'm not Super Bowl, but, like, with football, when, like, black people wasn't watching football because of, like, Colin Kaepernick. Bro, you could watch football if you wanted to, bro. And then it was like, I don't want to watch it. And they should stop. They shouldn't work. You don't work. You tell them people not to go out there and work, you don't work. Bro, do what you want. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, and if you don't like it, don't support it. Either way, I'm going to be jamming Vultures one after this.
Hey, I'll be jamming Burn, because that's the song I go back to, bro.
That's it for the podcast, guys. Make sure you like the video if you're on the YouTube version, but if you're on Spotify, make sure you rate us 5 stars. We are now on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. I don't know about Google, but we are on CastBox. But basically, you're probably going to be on Apple, YouTube, or Spotify listening to this podcast.
Y'all gotta support the BBC, bro. Have to.
5-star rating and comment under this video. What do you think about Vultures 1 and everything that's surrounding it?
And I want BBCs all in the comments. Just BBC it up.
Do they have to have a BBC? Is there an emoji like the eggplant? Like, what are you looking for?
I want capital B's, capital C for that BBC. That's all I want.
I'm just saying this last thing to say. Kanye's been a degenerate since My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. All this man talks about now is sex.
Hey,
He's not going out without talking about sex.
You see his wife, bro? She's a reference for sex.
We're out. Peace.
Hey, bro.